Greetings and salutations. This is Nathan, your nature navigator. I'm out on the rails today with Revolution Rail, guiding, and I'll show you around. Nice little waterfall over there. This is autumn time. It's the 15th of October. A lot of these beech trees are changing quite nicely. They stand out quite nicely against a lot of the hemlock and pine that we go through. This is the North Run. So you come into North Creek and you take a shuttle bus up to North River, and you pass from Warren County into Hamilton County. Alright, we've already gone a mile from where we've started. Following the Hudson River. This is a northern Hudson that people will raft down in the summertime. Often we see them. In fact, I'll show you bus stop as we come across it later on up the tracks. We're in Hamilton County, I was saying, and we're gonna eventually pass over into Essex County when we cross this bridge here that will go across up rail. So yeah, come ride the North Run sometime with Revolution Rail. You get to experience the beauty of nature. This time of year, there's so many scents of the forest. The leaves on the ground and the breezes that bring across different smells. This particular line, the North Run, is very unique in a sense that no passenger train has ever come across these rails. This section of rails was built during World War II to access the titanium in the Tahawus mines north of here. That's where these rails terminate eventually. During World War II, they needed that titanium for the war effort, and so they laid down these tracks in a record amount of time. Under a year, these tracks were completed, 30 miles. Then these tracks continued to get used throughout the 50s, 60s, 70s. They eventually were, it's starting to rain a little bit, but anyways, so these tracks eventually weren't being utilized and lie dormant for a while, and they ended up being, well, kind of a storage area for one of whoever owned these tracks at the time. I can't remember off the top of my head, but so these tracks were being utilized in not such a great way by allowing unused rail cars and tank cars on this track. So you'd be passing through all of this being wilderness area, and there's these nasty looking rail cars here. And plus, look how close we are to the river. Like, imagine if one of those things tipped over or some kind of accident happened. And they claim that they were empty, you know, but how that could be confirmed, I don't know. But eventually, this company was formed in 2017, Revolution Rail, and they took over the management of these tracks, and were able to put these rail bikes out on them. They're pretty cool. I don't have a fellow guide with me today, so but it's all your own power, so it's a very unique way to come visit the Adirondacks and get out into a wilderness area that most people wouldn't be able to access otherwise. When we get up to the turnaround point here, after we cross the bridge into Essex County, we're going to be deep in the wilderness. It's the confluence of the Hudson River and the Boreas River. But you'll see that all when I put these videos together. So thanks for joining me. If you do like this kind of stuff, please subscribe to my channel. I've got all sorts of fun outdoor activities that I do, and just, you know, living life to the fullest. I encourage you to do the same, because this life is precious. And I'm gonna sign out before I start preaching on a Sunday here. But again, thanks for joining me. I'll let you guys enjoy some of the other footage along with this. Okay, as promised, this is bus stop. It's one of the rapids. Obviously the river's a little low without the rafting bubble going on, but you'll often see rafters there. And if you're on this trip, you can always ask your guide to make a quick little stop at the spring here. If you're up to trying some water straight from the earth itself. I've drank from it before and I have never gotten sick. So again, we're surrounded by wilderness here. No mining operations in this area. We did pass the Barton mine and facility on our way out. But that is only where they process the garnet, and that's downstream by quite a number of miles. So yeah, that was the bus stop, and the next little thing I'll show you when we get up to it is the bridge that goes over the Hudson. This little area that we're about to come on to is a hunting camp. This time of year especially, now that hunting season has begun, we will see hunters walking the rails, but they don't hunt from the rails. You see their little tents they've got set up. Looks like they're out for the day. We actually saw them go by earlier. So you might even hear a shot or two while you're out here, but they're far, far away from the tracks at that point when they're trying to get their deer or whatever else they might be going after. Usually it's the whitetail though. All right, up next will be the bridge. All right, so we're about to get to the bridge that crosses the Hudson. Right after is the turnaround point for this trip, and that's where you can go check out the Boreas River, because right downstream is where it confluences with the Hudson. So let's turn you around here. See, we're coming up on the tracks here on the bridge. Still quite a bit of color out this 15th of February. Just kidding, it's October. We don't run in the winter time. Some beautiful, beautiful paper birch turning over there. And we'll look downstream. That's where the confluence is there. And right up here is where our turnaround is. So I've actually got to go do some work.